Hi, Steph.
Hey, Neen. How's it going? How's it hanging?
It's hanging. Happy totally 90s podcast day. Woo.
Happy days are here again.
I know. I feel like I haven't seen you in forever.
I know, when we're like on top of our game and we do it early in the week, it's like then it's forever.
I
But
know.
then time flies, so explain
Exactly.
that.
And then it just gives us more stuff to talk about.
Exactly.
But we're back. How was your weekend?
It was good. It was a whirlwind of goodness, but it flew. And so yesterday I was like completely, when you're just like tired. I was so
Hmm.
tired. I was just worthless yesterday. Like, thank
That's how
God
I was.
it was busy, but it didn't require lots of mental stimuli,
Oh,
if that
good.
makes sense. Yeah, it was just, yeah, I'm
Did you
so
have to work
tired.
yesterday? Or
I
was it
did.
your, oh man, yeah. No, I feel you. I was the same way. I was like not coherent.
Yeah, it
I
was,
mean, I had to be, but until like when you're working and you're working and then all of a sudden it's like you're done and then you could just like breathe,
yeah.
but you don't know how you got through the day.
Yeah, that exactly.
Hmm.
Like I like got out of I just needed to take a walk. So like after
Hmm.
work, I just went on a walk and I found myself at Ross. And then I see
Hey.
like the garden section was popping off. So I text Angel and I'm like, you need to come meet me because I think I have like some additional birthday presents for you to like pick through. And
Aw.
she flew over and she found so many things. And then we went to dinner because she was just exhausted. Like she had to go
Aw.
like meet people. We weren't home
Ugh,
at all this weekend. So like she was just
yeah.
like, like I'm tired. I'm like, okay, let's go to dinner. Nobody wants to cook tonight. So
Oh, good. Sometimes it's the best,
oh
you know?
yes.
Oh,
Yes.
tell me about it. I know it's been, I don't know, with the rain and then we had our friends over this weekend and it was nice, but it was just really like it was not a lot, not the weekend because it was fine, and but it was just yesterday. I was like, I don't know what the hell. I kind of feel like last week was really fast and like busy,
Yeah.
and I'm just now catching up. And this week's Spirit Week for Presley, and I'm
Oh,
like, I just don't have the time.
I know. I know. My liver needs a little break. My wallet needs a little break. Yeah, it was a
So,
great weekend though, but
so wait,
like,
you went to Asia SF,
yes, on Friday night.
and
Yeah.
they're closing?
They're closing at the end of the month, yeah. And it was just like I had to pay
Oh, what a
some
trip.
major respect to that place because
Yeah,
oh God. Like
that's
walked in and I was like, please don't let me like anything happen
mm,
to me. Because oh my God, I don't know what it is about that place, but I always just like go crazy. And
aw.
it was yes, it was
Very
fun.
cool. Aw,
I
but
just
so wait, so why are they closing? It's just time?
it's just time. It's been around for like over 27 years, I think. And yeah, it's
Trip.
sad. It's
Yeah, for
sad
real.
because I feel like it's a major part of the city. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
God.
Yeah, exactly.
And I feel like they just remodeled too. Like it was just so beautiful and but
Oh.
damn, to do the dinner, like normally whenever I've gone, I've just only gone to the club and to the
Mm-hmm.
bar. Um, and so this time I actually went to dinner, like the dinner show. I've
Mm-hmm.
caught the show before, but like like I had like it was a legit sit down. You pick from like all kinds of the parts of the menu, and then all of a sudden
Mm-hmm.
it's like several $100s later, and we're like, what the hell did we order?
Uh-huh. But see, that's when you know you had a good time,
Oh my God. It was
right?
great. It was
Aw.
amazing. And I feel like it was, it needed to happen. It was such a big part of my life. So I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, had to
Aw.
go.
That's so crazy. It's funny. I did hear yesterday, nonstop, and one of my clients was like, um, she was saying that her daughter went to city nights.
Oh
I
my
go, that's
God.
still open?
It's still open.
What a trip.
Hmm.
Dang. I'm like, she goes, when my daughter said that she went to city nights, I was like, dang, that's my stomping grounds. And she goes, and I know went down there. There were cages. And I was laughing and I was just like, oh my gosh, I did not know that was still around.
Oh yeah. I don't think, I
What a
mean,
trip.
I feel like it's the next one to go though. I mean, so many of the clubs are gone. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
oh, like like there's so many good
Mm-hmm.
clubs are gone.
Yeah.
God, that was
Have you,
such a
did you ever go to polyesters?
yes.
Oh,
Uh that was
because I know
near
there was one in the East Bay and then there was one downtown. I don't know where though.
it was near that's gonna bug me. Oh, that's gonna bug me. I just associate it with Hennessy and I can't remember. The backflip? I don't know. I can't. I'm too old.
You're
Like
funny. No, I'm like, I was like, man, you know, that was the thing of the 90s. Like, I feel like clubs were like in the early 2000s, it was like that was a thing to do. Now I feel like it's like more bars and, you know, I don't know, what else would you say? But you don't really hear about people going dancing as much.
I mean, the bars that we go to all have like
Music and
the
dancing.
music and the club aspect and like there's still some like and then the Castro lot
Mm-hmm.
that are still like that but
Oh, yeah.
and certainly charge the club entrance fee and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. So I hope that never goes away because
I hope
there's so
not.
many nice ones out
Mm-hmm.
there. I'm just worried. I'm worried about like what's happening to the city. And I
No,
feel
for
like
sure. So tell me this, Steph. How do you feel about Macy's closing?
it's sad. And I know it's not just the one here. I know like 150 of them are closing. So what, all of
Yeah.
them?
Hmm.
And like does that mean the website's going to go away too? Like what does that
Right.
mean?
Hmm.
So I'm sad because that's a huge part of the city. That's Union Square. And now it's just like everything's going to hell. What's that? Louis Vuitton? Are they going to pack up and leave
For
too?
real.
Why are they
Tiffany's.
there? Yeah.
Hmm.
Saks.
Yeah. So what are the big stores down there now?
Uh-huh.
Saks Fifth Avenue is still there, right?
Yeah, and then the one that was like a tier above Nordstrom's.
Mm-hmm.
What's it called? Does it start with a
Bloomingdale's?
G?
No.
No.
Good. Uh, shoot. What is that?
Oh, Neiman Marcus.
That's it. Hmm.
So I feel like they're all just gonna slowly pack up and what's gonna keep them there?
Yeah, for real. That's kind of scary. It's going to
Ew.
become like a ghost town.
Yeah. And it's like there's only so many restaurants that you can like put. I don't know.
Well, yeah,
Election
because that's
days,
like the hub of shopping. What the hell would you put? I mean, what would you put there?
I yeah, I mean, I don't even know. We haven't been to Westfield since like the area since they
Mm-hmm.
shut it down, so I don't know what's going on. Like I have a
Mm.
freaking like gift card to still to go to the spa. Like I'm like, oh, I have to go to San
That's
Jose
right.
now, hose. Like,
Shoot. Yeah, that's right. Oh, how annoying.
yeah.
That's so crazy. I don't know. I mean, I do think that it's kind of inevitable. Like, I was watching, I think someone sent it to me. I don't know who it was. I think it was your mom actually sent me a reel of all the stores
Hmm.
that they say are going to close within the next five
Yes.
years.
Yes.
And I was just like,
Yes, I saw
oh
that.
my
I was
God,
like,
yeah.
what? Oh my
I
gosh, she
mean,
sent that to
honestly,
Angel, and I was like, like seriously, it's sad.
it
It's the
is. It's like
way of the future.
traumatic.
Hmm.
You know, it's kind of like when you watch, like, I don't know if you've seen Stranger Things, but there's like a season where it's like in a mall. And, you know, you see those reels or those stories on YouTube or whatever of those malls that are like, they're like extinct, like they just, shut down and it's like a ghost town. And I mean, with technology and everything, shopping online has become so crazy
Yeah.
that, I mean, I want to say it's kind of inevitable, but hell, I like to go out every now and then.
Yeah, like
Mm-hmm.
the whole point of
Yeah,
having fun. Like what are we supposed to do? Like go to another
yeah,
city, I guess.
I know. Apparently, I wonder because, like, that's right. I forgot Nordstrom isn't there anymore. I wonder how things are like in San Jose. Have you been to Santana Row?
Not this year.
Yeah, I've
Not
never even
last year
been.
either. Like it's and I don't think it's at risk, honestly, because Palo Alto's still booming too. Like I just feel like San Francisco is the one. And like our
Yeah.
mayor keeps talking about how it's thriving. No, it's not, bitch. Like
Oh my God.
seriously. Well, I don't know where is she looking? We look so stupid. I'm embarrassed. Like, and it's still like so expensive. I'm telling you,
What?
our bill was like almost $800 on Friday night.
That is so crazy, though. And yeah, She's Delulu.
Yeah,
Like
really.
for real. Like I can't even. like I don't know, you live and breathe it, sister. Like how do you not realize or see what's going on in the city? Because if these big stores go out, like what else do you put there?
Yeah, because even the
Another
Target,
hotel that's
yeah,
like 800 a night?
yeah, because the Target also, the one that's downtown, is closing or it closed.
That's right. The Whole Foods didn't even last that long
No,
downtown,
no,
right?
not at all.
Shit. That's kind of scary.
Yeah, it's scary, and I don't know what it's gonna take for her to win. I mean, for her to just be ousted out is for her to realize like she did all this.
Mm-hmm. So she has what, 2 more years?
I
Or is
think
she
it's
up for election this
I think
year?
she's up for election this year. Bye-bye.
Well, one can only hope. If only you or I were mayor, I think it would be a fun city. It
I
still
just
is. There's certain, sweet spots, but for the
yeah.
most part, it's just sad. Like, I don't see it being hard to like help a city or help anywhere. Like, even where I live, it's like I was having that conversation with a client yesterday, same thing. Cause I'm like, you see things that will help a city get better,
Yeah.
but the money is automatically channeled somewhere else,
Hmm.
and it's just like, how do where I live, we don't have Whole Foods, we don't have Trader Joe's, we don't have, like, the closest thing we have is Sprouts, and we have to go to like the next city over. And
Okay.
it's just like, how do you not see that these things would help our city grow and actually make it into a different, I don't want to say like a different type of city, but in a way it will. Like, you know, where I live, it's like completely different than it was 15, 20 years ago. And I feel
Mm,
like a lot of people have like older mentality where they don't want to bring in these big chain things because they think it's going to change like the whole vibe of the city. But I'm like, it's changing, it's evolving. It's not this old country town anymore. There's a lot of
right.
city people here working remote, that want Whole
Exactly.
Foods and Trader Joe's. And I'm one of them. It's like, gosh, I don't, and it's crazy how, like, over here, there's so many fast food chains. And don't even get me started on this mall that we have here. It's
What?
ridiculous. Our mall it looks like Tan Fran, okay? Like it looks like a mall out of the 80s that we would see in a TV show.
Yes.
Tony and I had to walk through there on Saturday,
That's
and literally we could hear ourselves think. That's how quiet it
really?
was. Yes.
Oh.
Clothes shops, like nothing.
Was it like how Westlake used to be when it was just freaking
Completely.
yeah, okay. Wow.
Yeah. And they keep bringing new things in. Like they brought a Burlington.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Even my aunt was like, I don't know what's going on with that. Like, it looks like they were in a rush to fix it up and just threw everything out there. And it's not even organized. It's ridiculous.
Oh no. I mean, that's how the Burlington was when they put it in Westlake, but now it's like, damn, you find like it's
Really?
stocked. So I'm like, I don't know, maybe they just are so like eager to open that they don't care what the hell it
It
looks
could be. So
like.
we'll give them a year and then I'll check back with you.
Yeah, let us know. We want a full report.
Tell me about it. Shit. So how's everything else? Like, what else is new? Like, I'm trying to think. I don't even know what's going on in the world.
Oh my God. Ugh.
Oh, what do you think about the Haley Bieber and Justin
What
thing?
is happening with them? Like,
That's
I
what
don't
I want to know.
understand. And Kate Middleton, thank God, was finally spotted too. It's like,
So
what
she is
is
alive.
she's alive. She was seen with her mom in the car. Like,
Hmm.
but
Oh,
why do we need to pray for Haley and Justin?
yeah. I don't
Another
know.
stalker?
They were saying too that like what was it? Their pastor was the one that initially said it, and then her dad. And but they were saying that, okay, is there really something going on, or should the pastor have even said that? Because was he given the okay to even open that box? And is there what could it possibly be? They say it's with Justin, not really with her. And then I've heard some things about like I don't know. He's losing his
Wait,
faith.
what is he? Okay, well, the way it is being like shared in the media is
Hmm.
the same. It makes me feel like when people put on their fucking status updates or like thoughts and prayers, but no context. It's like, what do you
Yeah.
want me to pray for? Like,
Mm-hmm.
so it's the same thing. Give it what? Does he have a brain tumor? Is it a sickness? Is she
Mm-hmm.
cheating? Like, give more. Like, okay,
Right.
so I mean, it makes sense. Like the if he's losing his faith, oh, that sucks. He's got a great worship album out. Um, that really sucks.
No, it does
Oh,
suck. And who knows? I mean, I was thinking of it as like a publicity stunt in the sense of
oh,
like,
good
oh,
God.
let's put it out there and like, you know, because I don't know, she was promoting something yesterday. I don't know what it was. Bathing suits? I don't know. She was promoting something and she did give a shout out to him for what was it, his birthday?
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was his birthday
So,
last week or something.
yeah, so I don't know if there's anything really, I don't know. It's just strange. I I don't know. She's adorable, but she bothers me.
Yeah, I all the old footage that they have been sharing or they've shared on TikTok of her being a stalker when it comes to
Hmm.
Justin Bieber and like how she would be at the meet and greets and then claim she wasn't, a fan or like
Yeah.
the old tweets of her like kissing Selena Gomez's butt and like, oh my gosh, she's the most beautiful woman on earth. Like all this like
That's kind of
stalkery
creepy.
fangirl. And then like then they put the side by sides of how she copies her. Like I suddenly got the
Yeah.
weird feelings
Hmm.
about her. I think she's beautiful, but like she gives me major like what's that movie where the woman got obsessed with her roommate and then burned
Oh
her
yeah.
bunny on the thing?
Um, Single white female.
Yeah, she gives me
Hmm.
major vibes.
I love that. I think that you're spot on because
Ugh.
she does give those type of vibes in the sense of when you look of like relevance, she
Yeah,
really has none except the fact that her father is who he was and his
exactly.
family.
And she's good looking.
And she's good looking. And because of that, and because of now who she's married to, all these things have been offered to her or whatever. But if she didn't have that, she's kind of like how they cap on the Kardashians. It's like,
Right.
what are you really known for? Like, what have you done?
Right.
Because we're all still wondering.
Agreed. No, totally. And so I just feel like looking at her like and again, she's beautiful, so maybe she would have
Hmm.
gotten a modeling career on her own, but just the stalkery, ooey, it's just gross. And when she's
Yeah.
been a mean girl, like be a mean girl, but don't like if you're gonna be a mean girl, fine, but don't blare it on the internet. Like
No.
it makes you even meaner and uglier.
Oh,
I've
I
never looked at her the
agree.
same. I know Kylie was involved too, and I know I like her. She's so
Yeah, no, I get
pretty.
it. Yeah, no, it's true because I'm telling even Pretzel loves Selena Gomez
Oh,
and
I love her.
I apparently she's been looking into like stuff like that about like Hailey Bieber and all this and she
Yeah.
knows about Kylie and it's weird for
Yeah.
her to know all this stuff. But
Yeah.
she's like, but Selena's so humble and she's like
Yeah.
body positive. I was like, oh,
Yes.
okay, thanks. I mean, I think that it's all like very catty what all of them
All of
are.
it. Well, look at their age. I mean, maybe they just haven't like matured yet. I feel like there's so many mature 20-year-olds. There's so many
Hmm.
mature 30, but at the same, on the other side, there's so many immature.
Oh
It's like
yeah,
there's a maturity at
definitely.
40, 50,
Hmm.
so 60. So it's
Hmm.
like, you
Oh no,
I
I
just
agree.
they're missing that gene. But oh my God, how
Yeah.
pretty did Kylie? Did you see that clip of her dancing to Don Omar with her
Oh
Latina
yeah.
friend? She
Hmm.
looks so pretty. I'm like, can I
Yeah.
please have your surgeon's phone number? God,
She did. She
God.
looked gorgeous. I mean, she
She's
is so pretty.
gorgeous. Like, and everyone
Hmm.
can say, well, she paid for that. Okay, and that's supposed to
Yeah,
make me like her less. So what? At least she has money to do it.
exactly. And it's not, I was going to say not like she didn't deny it, but at
Well,
first
she
she did.
my
But, you
lips
know.
are my lips. Honey, those aren't your lips.
And wait, did she, because she, remember she had that commentary where she removed the filler,
Yeah.
but
She didn't remove
it's back in,
nothing.
right?
I mean, I think she dissolved a few, whatever they're called, CCs.
Hmm.
I don't know. I think she dissolved and re-put it in because she had no lip
Hmm.
when she was 13.
No,
Like, I've had
none.
this lip since I was a child, so this didn't
Hmm.
magically come with puberty. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, your lips don't grow. I personally have never seen
yeah.
anybody whose lips have grown as they get older.
Yeah, that's a bunch of malarkey.
Girlfriend had a hair lip.
Yes.
Okay, it was like no lip. Like, where is it? It was like inverted.
Yeah. Exactly. Perfect. Yes.
Hmm.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Just
I
own
mean,
it, people.
and honestly, if I had, to each its own, but if I had a hair lip, I'd do the same.
Same. If I didn't have
Hmm.
any lips, these things I would be like totally filling my shit with whatever that is.
Yeah. Even a chin. Have you seen the people that have
Exactly.
no chin? I would get a freaking
Yes.
chin implant. I don't care.
So here's the thing. Kylie did used to have that like what's his
Hmm.
name chin? Jay Leno chin.
Yes. Yes. Oh my God. She had it shaved off.
Yes, I would have too. So don't
Okay.
fault her.
Okay, so wait, so hold up real quick. So when you shave or like you change that,
Yeah.
how do they do that? Do they have to pull back your skin and chisel it off?
I think they just incision and open you up and shave it. Yeah, I mean, like when these girls go get their deviated septum fixed, like they break the nose bone. They break
Mm,
it. That's why I never got a nose job. Like it freaks
yeah,
me out.
I always wanted a nose job
Me
though.
too. But then I was like, this
Hmm.
is my dad's nose. I'm gonna own
Yeah.
it.
And we've come into our noses.
Yes. Yes.
Like I can't even imagine not having my nose or you having yours.
I know. I would be a totally different, it would be like Jennifer Grey up in this bitch. Like,
Yeah,
I don't even
we'd be like,
know.
who are these hoes in this podcast?
Exactly. We just look, and then we would be addicted. Like, because I
Hmm.
want to get my eye bags done. Like, oh my God. It's like, but
You're
maybe I
so
would look
funny.
so different. Like, we don't know.
Yeah, and then what's crazy? Okay, tell me if this happens to you when you open TikTok, because I know you're on TikTok. You go on more than I do. But it seems like every time I open TikTok, there's a sick person on there. Like it opens up with someone in a hospital room and they're talking about something they're dying of.
Oh
And it
shit.
scares the living shit out of me.
I
Because
don't
then
know
I
what
have
you,
to watch it. And then I'm going down a rabbit hole and I'm like, oh my God, do I have it? Well, this one girl, when I opened it last week, she had gotten Botox and she was getting injections of Botox for her migraines,
uh-huh.
but she ended up having dysphagia and she was like paralyzed, couldn't swallow, couldn't speak, all because of the
Um,
Botox injections.
see,
See, and so that scared the living shit out of me. Now I don't want Botox. This may fade in a couple months, but now I'm traumatized because
well,
you
because
just never know.
they're putting poison into your body.
Mm-hmm. See?
Like that's what it is. So
Oh,
it's bound to happen, or you can get your eyebrows paralyzed. I mean, there's so many things that can go wrong.
dang. See, I'm like, okay, I don't know. I just wonder how that would feel.
I know several people that do it, and they say the first time does hurt like a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Some people don't even have like the paralyzed face,
Mm-hmm.
and they just go on with their life or they don't notice. And then
Wow.
others, like it wears off after a day, so you just stay home. And then,
Shoot. Oh
yeah.
man. I don't know. I mean, speaking of facelifts and stuff, they're saying that Kate Middleton had one. That's why she's been out of the spotlight. What do you think she had or what was up with her?
I
Because
thought she had an abdominal issue.
well,
Wow.
they're saying that she had a tummy tuck and a facelift.
Who's saying that?
That's what people from the Daily Journal or whatever it is in the Ukraine in Europe are saying because they were like, what surgery could she have possibly had to keep her in there for 6 weeks? If she had something like intestinal related, where she had to like get her intestines worked on, yes, that's major. But a
Right.
lot of these things, like they try to kick your ass out hella quick. But they were saying that with like bruising and stuff like that, when it comes to facelifts,
Yeah.
the bruising takes about 6 weeks to dissipate. And they were saying that people were talking over there, it was like highly like publicized how people were talking about how haggard she looked and how her face was droopy, that she was looking her age more. And I was like, I didn't even think of that. To me, she's gorgeous. To me, it doesn't matter. But
Yeah. But she's in the public.
uh-huh. And they
And
say if you're going to get your first facelift, it's going to be in your 40s.
really?
That's
Oh
what they
my
say.
God. These people. Okay. Like, I hope, like, clearly, if she comes back looking like Sandra Bullock did when she first got her shit done,
Mm-hmm.
she went right into filming. It's like,
Right.
honey, wait a minute,
Mm-hmm.
or don't do
Exactly.
that right before.
Yes, exactly.
Um, she needs to stay out of the public eye then for 2 months, 2 more months tops
Mm-hmm.
to let everything
Yeah.
settle, or
Mm-hmm.
just own it. But when is this freaking royal family like gonna ever own anything that's not perfect. So
Never.
next. Oh my God. Oh, Kate, you're so pretty. What a
She
shame.
is. Because they were saying she, and of course, this is all like, Inquirer stuff, I'm sure, but they were saying
Yeah.
that her sister Pippa was seen in like a bikini and she was like highly jealous of how she looked because she looked so good
Ugh.
compared to her. I'm like, you
Well,
know,
these both of these girls are bony. Like, I don't
hmm
understand why anyone's like in a bikini to begin with.
right?
Like, get some meat on your bones. Get some
Amen.
sexy, like Kim Kardashian. I know Kim Kardashian paid for her body too, but
hmm
she's beautiful. And get some curve. Like,
But at
clearly,
least
the
she has some meat
Kardashians.
on her.
No, but like the
Some.
Kardashians know what's up. They're
Yeah.
like,
Oh,
okay, let's
totally.
see. Okay, well, sexy curves. Yes.
Exactly. And the thing is what's the point of even that in the royal family? You can't show nothing.
I
They get
know.
mad
God
if you show a
forbid.
little skin, which that was another thing that they said is that Prince William possibly was cheating on her because there some people are saying
Again?
that she filed the divorce papers
Was it with his
supposedly.
ex-girlfriend again?
That
Because,
that same girl that Kate
oh,
just had enough of it.
oh yeah, he's been cheating on her for years. Like,
Mhm.
she got her, she's tired.
Yeah. Oh man, I
This
swear
fool, I
history
swear, and
always
that
repeats
girl,
itself.
but that girl is so like basic, but that's like his Camilla. Like that's the love of his life. Like we all knew this, but he was meant to have kids
Mhm.
with Kate. He should have just left her alone after they broke up the first time and let her live
Mhm.
her life.
Exactly. See, the history always repeats itself.
Oh yeah.
And I just hope that I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I feel like Kate has a rebellious side. I kind of feel like Kate is kind of like Diana in the sense where she can only take so much. Like she's very
Hmm.
quiet, but we all saw her when, William and her like broke up and she was just like having her fun and stuff back in the day before she
Yes.
was, I don't know. I think one thing with her, she won't be disrespected.
No, she won't. So we'll
Hmm
just stay tuned and at least Granny ain't around anymore.
Right? Tell me about
Control
it.
freak. Oh my God. And then poor Charles is too sick to even like reprimand anybody. So
Oh, I know. Who knows what's going to happen with that, but I don't know. Stay tuned, folks. But today we're kind of like gonna ride the coattails of what we were talking about last week a little bit in the intro about slang terms because I didn't realize how many more words there are that kids talk about nowadays, and I have no freaking clue. And I forgot that we had even talked about that, and Tony brought it up because he had listened to our episode. And then my cousin had texted me and said the same thing because their kid had said DELULU. And she was like, "Oh my gosh, I just listened to your podcast earlier and so and so said DELULU." And I was like, "Oh my God, I never heard of that." And so I asked Presley, she goes, "Oh yeah, we use DELULU too. We use this, we use that." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh." So we were then talking about all the different words. And I'm like really clueless. I would have never known any of these. You might be more in the know because you look at TikTok and everything a lot more.
I
Like
mean,
and
I
you're
look at
more
cleaning stuff.
yeah,
So,
but you know more lingo than I do. It's clear. Like you knew a lot more last week than I even and see Presley's more low key. She won't tell me. Like she won't say stuff to me like, "Oh, mom, that's Delulu," like some kids. She says more stuff at school.
oh my
Like
God.
you're more like hip.
But it's everywhere. It's like shoved in my face everywhere I turn. It's not just social media, it's
Well, and
everywhere.
I'm sure people like in your classes and stuff, you hear it,
Yeah.
in the streets.
I heard it in a documentary.
Hmm
Like I'm like,
Yeah.
why is this word following me everywhere? It is the I cannot. Like this word is like I haven't been bugged by a word as much as this one bugs me. This one pisses me off. And it's because everyone is just maybe you know what it is too. I feel like people are using it against Jennifer Lopez. So I think that's what
Really?
bothers me.
How
Yeah.
come? They use it like to,
Because they all want to be as delulu as she apparently is because she financed her latest project herself
hmm
because she believes in it and she's passionate about it. So ergo, she's delulu. And like we all want to be as Delulu as yes, you know what? Actually, so do I. Because look at her, she's gonna be 55, and if it takes being Delulu to look like that, then
Hmm.
okay. Like, how do I do it?
Well, what's her new thing that she's coming out with?
She released an album last month,
Hmm.
and she released a musical like long music video of all her new songs. So it's like a
So,
music video, a one long music video, and then she released a documentary about her and Ben.
okay, so that's okay, that was my question. So someone was talking about that. So there's two different things. There's a
Yes.
documentary and a music video. Because
Yes.
someone was like, "Oh yeah, I thought it was going to be talking about her relationship with Ben and all this stuff." And it was a music video. And I was like, "Oh, I could have sworn it was a documentary." So it's two different ones.
Yes.
Gotcha. And I think the documentary, from what I've seen,
Hmm.
she's bears her soul.
Completely. And people think that that's Delulu because some things should be kept. Like, why is she sharing that? Puta, she can't even take a damn like walk around the block because why? People are gonna
Hmm.
like trample her. Like, it's just, so that's where
Yeah.
all these people reviewing this have been using that word. Like,
Yeah. And
it's done.
what? It's funny because I did read something, and this was on Instagram a couple weeks ago, and you probably saw it. It was a picture of, or a video of Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner, and they were talking in the street, and he was so happy. Everybody was like, "Oh my God, I've never seen Ben so happy talking to anybody." And they were trying to figure out like what they were talking about, and he was giggling and just like his body language, and people were saying that Jen just, or Jennifer Lopez, J Lo, just he's not like that with her. And she's delulu or delusional to think that his relationship, like she's Jennifer, they're saying that Jennifer Garner's the one that got away.
I mean, I think people need to watch the documentary. It's tells a completely, you can tell that these people went off and had their babies with
Hmm.
their respective partners, but that they like came back together
Hmm.
effortlessly. It just all worked 20 years
Yeah.
later. So like,
Yeah.
and to hear him talk and like for him to go out on a limb and read, like, you know what I mean? Like they,
Hmm.
no, like the way he looks at her and towards the end of his relationship with Jennifer Garner, and I love Jennifer Garner. She's one of my favorites, and
Hmm.
he was miserable. Like he was
Hmm.
a severe alcoholic. And
Yeah.
you got to wonder why, not to put alcoholism blame on any one person, but like what was going on in his
Hmm.
heart and his, mind
Yeah.
day to
I'm
day.
sure. Yeah, and I myself, I'm not a huge fan of Jennifer Garner. Like I think she's okay. Like I don't know, there's something about her. It's even with Ben, I feel like she's very, I could see her, and I know they have kids together and stuff, but I feel like there's something about her that just rubs me the wrong way. And I don't know if it's like she's uh controlling, like a control freak. And I
Oh,
feel like with
interesting.
him, maybe she was trying to mold him. I feel like she wanted to be the person that saved him. And
Okay.
he couldn't, I don't think they loved each other. They were together for a reason. But like you said, I don't think that was the person he was supposed to be with, obviously. So it wasn't going to work out. Like when you're trying to force something that's not meant to be. And I think she looks very happy where she's at now, like by herself. And I know she has had relationships and stuff, but I feel like she's thriving without them. I feel like maybe them together it worked until it didn't, and it became more
Oh,
toxic, if anything, right? That's
yeah.
how I see it. Because I'm not a really big fan of her. I kind of feel like she's a little bit much, like too cutesy. Like it
Oh,
irritates me. Like,
gotcha. No, you could either love it or take it, and some people just can't stand that shit.
mhm,
I just think she's pure. Like, I think that
yeah.
her and Angel would be best friends.
That's cute. I love that. I could see that because she does have that cute appeal.
Right. The
But
dimples and the teeth. Like she's just such a little
yeah,
baby.
and I'm like, yeah, to me it's just too much. But so what are some word stuff that you think that are like what did we say in the 90s? Like what
Oh
are
my
some that
God. I mean, the bomb, da bomb.
I
We
remember
had
that?
we had a harsh courtesy of
Yes.
Clueless, as
Mm-hmm.
if,
Uh,
whatever.
uh-huh.
We had God, what was that one? Calling somebody a skis. You're so skeezy. I still
Oh,
use that
that's
word.
right.
I still use it. Or oh, my favorite, and I want to bring this one out of retirement is talk to the hand because the face
Yes,
don't
don't
understand.
understand. You know what? That is so funny. So I was looking at a video and they were asking their parents. The kid parents were saying that, and the kids were like, I don't know what that would mean. I'm like, sometimes some of these kids, I'm like, really? And they're like, yeah, what would that mean? Talk to the
Good
hand.
God.
I'm like, it's not that hard.
Yeah. Like just, because you got to put the hand up. Maybe the parent
Yeah.
didn't like do this in their
Maybe.
face. That
But
you
you
got
know,
to
it's
do
like
that
there was like a whole thing because it wasn't just talk to the hand. There was like talk to the or may no no. What was the one where it was like snap two snaps and a
around the world.
remember that? Oh, I used to
Yeah.
love that.
Early
Crap.
90s,
Mm-hmm.
via freaking live in living
Living
color.
color. Mm-hmm.
Like it was
Exactly.
just so many like things came out of TV. Another one I really loved is chillax.
Yes. Oh, I like that one too. Oh, damn. Yeah, or a
Oh.
loser. Everybody used to put their hands like this.
Yes, because the same like the whatever sign too.
Uh-huh.
Like it was you had
Yes.
to use your hands a lot, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
It's very important in the 90s to use your hands when talking.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, it just doesn't make any sense. Just like talk to the hand.
Exactly.
God,
All that in a bag of chips.
I still use that one. I
Mm-hmm.
love it because a bag of chips, there's nothing better than a fresh, like not even open, an unopened bag of chips. So
Mm-hmm.
like if you are all that, you're all that plus that bag. So you're just like
Right?
surpassed everyone's
Mm-hmm. You're like
like
supreme.
expectation. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
you're the
Yeah.
cream of the crop.
Mm-hmm. And a
Ugh,
good ass bag of chips. What's your bag of chips, Steph?
this is gonna be so random because I could say Doritos, Cool Ranch, I could say Hot Cheetos, and don't get me wrong. Ooh, I love me some Hot Cheetos and Doritos.
Mhm.
I love a good sun chip, garden salsa style. Like that chip is
Interesting.
so good. And it's like, I don't know why. I don't know why. It's my favorite. And my favorite chip used to be Pringles, a good old can of
Mm-hmm.
Pringles or
Yeah.
Lay's.
Mm-hmm.
What about
Oh,
you?
damn. Mine's a Cape Cod. A
Nice.
good old
Kettle chip.
kettle chip. Hmm.
Ugh.
Even though I'd have to go with the not as much salt, like 40%
Yeah.
less, because
Yes.
the
Because
you ones are too damn
you could
salty.
take taste the potato more.
Yes.
And if we're talking kettle chip, I like the brand kettle and I love the
Mm-hmm.
jalapeno, that flavor.
Yes.
Puta que,
Oh my gosh,
so good.
yes.
I
You know,
love
any kettle
chips.
chip, honestly, they're so damn good. Like a good
Oh,
Hawaiian chip, I'm there for
yes.
Maui onion. I'm there for actually all the
Oh,
damn flavors. I just love kettle chips because I'm
oh,
not really a big potato chip. Like I don't really like Lay's. I don't like
yeah.
Ruffles. I hate Ruffles with a passion.
Ruffles are
I
good.
I threw up once after having a Ruffle and
Well, there you
it
go.
just changed my life. I just couldn't go back. But I love kettle chips. They just make me happy.
What
So
about
I'm gonna go for it.
Doritos?
I like Doritos. I'll have a couple
Yeah,
here and
it's
there,
maybe
but
it's too much cheese.
yeah, have
Yeah.
you seen it's like the old school Doritos.
Yes. Oh
Those were
my
good.
God.
Hmm.
Because the triangles, they were like
Yeah.
not as big. So you could,
No.
eat it and it wouldn't break all over the place.
Hmm. Yes. Yes, right there with you.
Oh,
Did we say raise the roof?
no, but I just said that in my Saturday morning class. And I did it because one of the moves we were like pushing up and I was like, okay,
Hmm.
raise the roof. My God, I am one of those
Uh-huh.
like soccer mothers. Like I swear to God, without the children.
I love it. No, hey, you're keeping it alive. Nothing wrong with that. Shoot.
Keeping it real.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And even that was a big hasta la vista, baby.
Oh my God.
I used to say
Oh
that.
my good God. Oh no. That just took me out when they started speaking in Spanish or
Mm-hmm.
Ay caramba.
Thank you, Bart
And
Simpson.
said just like that.
Mm-hmm.
Ay caramba.
Uh-huh. Yes. It was like a cool thing back then. Why? I don't know, but to pronounce Spanish words like a valley girl
Ugh. Or
in that such, you know, that way.
and in the same vein, yo quiero Taco Bell.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Like I'm embarrassed. Like how
Mm-hmm.
did that do good in the 90s? It's so
Right?
embarrassing.
And it did. It everybody was saying all the commercials, everything just flew with it, you know?
Yes, and that's another thing. Commercials were the ones that would
Mm-hmm.
inspire phrases. Like
Oh yeah.
I don't know, why did I want to like give kudos to Mentos, but like did we say maybe not? The fresh
Mm,
No, that was just in the movie Clueless.
no, but it did. Like they did say some words that caught on with people
Like
because commercials are so in our face. Nowadays, they're really not. We all pay for ads to be gone.
this is true.
You
A truer
know?
statement has never been uttered. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I recently because I made Paramount Plus, like I got it without the commercials. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
paying more, but then I was like, okay, well let me like go over to Hulu and add the commercials there. Like,
Mm-hmm.
ugh. And it's been all about the election. And I'm just like, okay. Oh, I just choked on an air bubble.
That was
Oh my God.
classic.
But like seriously, I'm about to
Commercials
throw
are
some money.
torture.
They really
Yeah.
are.
I'm,
Except in the 90s as we
oh
chat.
yeah, in the 90s they made it fun, but some of them were really long.
Yeah, they
That's
told a
the only thing.
story.
Yeah, they did. They had a beginning, middle, and an end. You know,
Yeah.
some of them made you cry and everything else. Did I
Did
say
we
what's
say
the 411?
no? That's a good one.
Yeah, because remember we used to dial 411 to get like
Yes.
information?
Yeah. Oh, remember calling popcorn when you wanted to act like you were on the phone to like avoid like somebody coming to talk to
Oh
you?
my gosh, yeah, genius. And we should have, I'm sure we have some things that we could do. I know there's numbers like when you're being harassed by someone that you can
Yeah.
call and someone answers, but it's
Yeah.
like fake. Um, but yeah, I mean, we had a lot. And it was
Wait,
okay,
what
so
about wait, I
uh
was gonna say harsh. Did we say harsh?
yes, I think you said that. Did you say that in the beginning? But I do
Probably. I want
remember
to say it
that
again. That
harsh.
was harsh.
That was harsh. That was, or even, you know, just like fat. That was fat.
Oh my God, PH. And then they made a whole
Hmm.
ass brand out of that word.
They did. Yeah,
Oh,
baby fat.
yep.
Shit. Man, man, you know, we were pretty cool with our words.
We were. What
Because
did
I
we
would say, like, looking at some of the words nowadays, it's like, do you know what Finsta is?
Yeah, isn't it like a isn't that an app?
Well, it's no. So it's a fake account. So
Oh,
wh-
yes.
it's a
For
fake
Instagram,
account.
right?
Yes. So it's the account that you want everybody to believe you're living. But you then you have your Insta that include your real friends where
Okay.
you're your true self.
Mm.
I'm like, what the freak? I thought it was an app. I'm like, is
I
this a
did
new thing?
too.
Yeah.
I thought it was an app too.
And then there's Slay. Do you ever use Slay?
I think I used, oh, I do. I say it when I want to convey that you have literally slayed me in two. Like I want to, I don't use it as like slay bitch. I
Right.
say you have slayed me in half or you've slayed my heart in half. And I don't mean it
Mm-hmm.
in a negative way. I mean because
Oh
you're so
yeah,
freaking adorable and I love you. Like I
exactly.
tell my babies at my Zumba babies all the time, you have slayed me in two.
Yeah, see, I like it like that. I don't like when people are like slay.
Ew, get out.
No.
God, that can go take a ride with the word fleek. Oh my God.
Yes, right?
Oh.
Oh God.
Oh.
Or purr.
Oh God. Oh my God. Wait. Okay. But you have to like have enough swag to say it. Like I
Oh,
love
totally.
when like I hear people say mother is mothering and when they use it when talking about Madonna. Like
Mm-hmm.
that I love. But now
Yeah.
20-year-old influencers are using it
Mm-hmm.
um about other 20-year-olds like oh mother's mothering today because she looks amazing and so it's like replacing slay and
Interesting.
That needs to take a little cab or a little Uber ride with its friend DeLulu. Thank you.
I agree. It's kind of cringy to me.
It's very cringy.
Yeah, I don't, especially when you know nothing about mothering.
Ugh.
Don't, there's a
Yeah.
certain age that that's age appropriate to be,
Yes.
like, oh God, sorry. That's where
Yes.
my oldness comes out, where I'm like, ugh, whatever. Um, Drip, we talked about.
Yeah. That's now, right? It's not
Hmm.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Stylish clothing. So if you have nice, I don't know, how would you say
Yeah.
that? You have a nice drip? Or I don't
Yeah.
even
Or
know.
I like your drip. I don't know.
Do you use bussin?
When I'm eating really good food, sometimes that
Hmm.
has been known to come out of my mouth, or that slaps, or
Hmm.
that
Yeah.
smacks.
Okay.
You,
Yeah,
you
I
know,
like that. I like those too.
you know who corrected me on my usage of smack and slaps?
Hmm.
Angel.
Really?
She learned that you're supposed to say, okay, sorry, Roni's killing me in the
I
background.
know he's having a whole show.
But like when something's delicious, it smacks. And when something you're doing something like your outfit slaps. I don't know. She like totally was like, no,
Okay.
you're supposed to use it like this. I'm like, oh my God, you're so adorable.
Man. Okay. Yeah, obviously there's things that way.
Yeah. Okay.
I
Oh,
totally would use it wrong.
what about eat my shorts?
Oh my God, remember that? See, Bart
Ugh.
Simpson did a lot.
And
Because it was like,
yeah,
did you say cowabunga?
we did not. We
Remember
said the
that?
Spanish phrases
Mm-hmm.
that he
Yeah.
graced us with.
Exactly.
But
Cowabunga.
or
Nice.
home skillet. I use home
Mm-hmm.
skillet still.
Use that still a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
like
then
that.
of course we use hella that
Mm-hmm.
was born in the 90s and it needs to
Yeah.
follow us until the end of time. Did we say
Yes.
my bad or no
Oh my
duh?
God, I just read that and was gonna say that.
Okay.
I can't stand that. My
Yeah.
bad. I hate when people say that. It
Yeah.
just doesn't flow off my tongue. And I just kind of like, ugh, when people, yeah, I don't like it. I don't like, because I don't like when people say yes, but they say yes.
Yeah. Uh-uh.
I won't even like, even if I say it in my head, I won't even put it on my Instagram, like YASS. I won't, because it irritates me that much.
I sometimes do. Like when I can't even control it any longer, I'm like, yes. That's when it's like
I'll just
gross
do
for me.
YESSSSSS. You know why?
Oh.
You know why? Because someone I loathe used YAS one time, and it irritated, and always would.
Ew.
So like it just,
That'll do it. What
hmm.
about, did we say sup?
No, but that was a big one. That was he was I can't it doesn't flow
Is
off my tongue
sup?
well.
What about late?
Yeah, yeah, that's another one. There's certain people or vibes that
Yeah.
can say it really well. It just flows off their tongue.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know.
It's like, yeah, I can't do it.
Yeah, me neither. Or okay boomer. Have you heard of
Oh,
that?
no. What incarnation is that? What's the
Yeah, so like
411 on that?
so if you're like an adult that's out of touch,
Oh,
and so like say I'm saying something to Presley and I'm completely out of touch with what I'm saying, I'm not cool. She'd be like, "Okay, boomer." Well, I'm not even a
oh
boomer.
yes.
So, whatever.
Oh,
Anyways, I don't know.
ugh.
Yeah.
I'm like embarrassed, but yeah,
Yeah.
there's so many
Same here.
like that we still use in today's day and age that I think totally, totally kick Delulu and all these other little new things out the water. Like I feel
Oh,
like
I
it's
agree.
the 90s slang is by far superior. I don't see any competition.
No, not at all. And I could see 90s slang like living on forever. It will
Agreed.
never get old.
Hmm.
There's some words like cowabunga or whatever, but for the most part, the cool words will never go out of style. It's just like
Never.
the 90s in general. Coolest
Exactly.
decade ever. So good try, like you said, with your
Case
Delulu crap.
exactly. I think we've won this debate.
Yeah,
Like,
I agree.
no, we ate and left no crumbs.
Or scrubs.
What?
No scrubs was another one.
Yes, very true.
Yeah, I don't know, but I never used that either.
No,
Did you ever date a scrub?
How, well, let me see. Yes, I have. I have a few scrubs in my repertoire. That's why every
Yeah.
time that song comes on, I sing it till my heart's content. It's loudly, like never again.
You're so funny. I love it. No, it's always nice to go down memory lane to see how we were and how things are evolving, you know?
Hmm.
So I don't know
Yeah,
if anybody could think of any other slang that, you know, is in that irritates you, let us know.
definitely.
Oh,
Go ahead and
gosh.
write in, DM
Yes,
us, send us an email, wherever you can find us.
absolutely.
We want to know
Yeah,
your thoughts. And if we missed any, like, let us know. We
absolutely.
certainly don't want to be delulu about how perfect we are. Okay.
Okay. I love it. Oh man, it's been good stuff.
Oh, it has been real. And hopefully you guys, this resonated with you. Because,
Yes, hopefully.
but yeah, we will catch you on the wait, before we say that, there's a new episode of
Mhm.
90 of Crime Talk coming out on Friday. So
Yes,
tune
can't
back in.
wait.
And
Hmm.
that's all I have for now. What about you, Neen?
That's all I have too, Steph.
All
It was a great
right.
show.
Uh, you're so cute. All right, then we'll catch you on the flip side, everybody. Cowabunga.
Oh yeah, peace out, buddies. I don't even know what
DC,
else to say.
they're barking. All right.
They know. I love it.
Out.